Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago and it's gone right to my head. Wherever I may roam, on land or sea or foam, you can always hear me singing this song. Show me the way to go home. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago and it's gone right to my head. Wherever I may roam, on land or sea or foam, you can always hear me singing this song. Show me the way to go home.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Hopefully, if anybody's in chat right now, hopefully they can chime in and say if they can hear us, but should be able to hear us.
Hopefully they
Hello.
are.
I'm sure they will eventually. Eventually,
Eventually, yeah.
somebody will show up, and
Yes,
tell us
hopefully
what's up.
they present themselves. Don't be lurking in the shadows. We want to interact with you and share this wonderful music. It's not for play.
Exactly, it's not for play. That's one of Gramps' catchphrases, trademark sayings. But
Yes.
yeah, hi everyone, or whoever's joining. If you are joining, if you are yet to join, or if you're already here and I just can't see you for some reason, welcome to the first episode of That 78's show. Brought to you by P&G Productions. I know, a real creative name. It is. Trust me. Trust us. Gramps is the one that came up with the name. So
Yes, he is.
But I am your host, one of your hosts, Piggyman's Vintage Vault, also known as Phyllis, Yeah, you can see that in the little label thing we've got there. And my co-host, which is DJ Vinyl Goblin, also known as
Hello.
Gramps.
That's right. Gramps, Grandpa Bracy, but most people call me Gramps for short.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. I'm not sure. Wait, when did people start calling you Gramps again? I don't know. It's
Ever since I joined Twitch, way back during the pandemic, and I had to come up with a nickname, and that name stuck, and people knew me. And then when I started having an Instagram, I put Grandpa Bracy, in my profile so people could find me and know who I was, Not aside, they wouldn't know me if I was just Vinyl Goblin. So, and that name kind of seemed to stick. It's sticking more than Vinyl Goblin, actually. So, people mostly know me for Gramps. And if you really, really close to me or know me, you know my real name.
yeah, of course. And I've gotten so used to calling you Gramps, and I'm sure several
Yeah.
people that know know DJ Vinyl Goblin. I'm sure they call him Gramps more than anything.
Oh, yes, they do.
Ooh, Truman 4145 says, "I'm here." Well, good. Hi.
Oh, Truman, hello. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, Harry Truman, president himself, joined stream. Can't believe it.
I remember him. Yeah.
Well, let's
Yes, yes.
not get too carried away with
No,
with
I won't. No, I don't remember that stuff much anyway. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry,
Too
me
many
either. I
years.
was asleep for that. Probably.
Yeah, you
Um,
were always asleep doing those
like
movies.
I'm always yawning. I'm always yawning like half the time. So it's.
Yeah, that's okay.
But welcome, Truman 4145, and anybody else that's joining us right now. Um,
Welcome. Welcome.
welcome. I'll explain it to y'all. I'm sure if you follow me on Instagram, which is also Piggyman's Vintage Vault, you are aware that in this show, yes, unsurprisingly, we will be listening to and commenting on all of the songs and those records in my 78 RPM collection. Yes, because if you folks did not know, yes, there were records before vinyl records, and they were made out of shellac. They spun way faster at 78 RPM, revolutions per minute, and that was, the way people listened to music most of the time, if not for the radio. Um,
Yes, yes.
so I've dedicated my better part of 2 years, I think, on collecting 78 RPM records and learning a whole bunch of things in the process, like what artist I like and all that good stuff. The wonderful things that come by when forming your repertoire of records. You know, I would say though that I much prefer collecting 78s rather than vinyl records, but that's just me. That's just me. you know, I know DJ Vinyl Goblin is very, very keen on collecting vinyl records, specifically the 45 RPM records. Isn't
Yes,
that
yes,
right?
I love fives. I love 45s and 78s. Those are my favorite formats, but definitely 45s. I have too many of them.
You've got like pretty much everything though, right? You've got
Uh,
every, well, pretty much every format under the sun.
yeah,
Uh,
78s, 45s, and LPs, as you've seen. You've seen my layer. You've been privileged to see my layer.
oh yeah,
But I
do
do
check
have,
out DJ Vinyl
I,
Goblin's Instagram account. He posts stuff about his
yeah,
record room. It is very, very, very nice. Um,
thank you.
and he's got everything from LPs to 45s to 78s, and hell, I wouldn't even be surprised if one day he has like cylinders, wax cylinders.
I do have one cylinder, from 1916. It's a Edison,
Ooh.
actually. It's
Oh,
up
but
there by
you've
me.
told me, right, that your Edison player doesn't play the Edison stuff.
No, it does not play the cylinders. It was originally designed for the diamond disc. It's a 1918 one, but whoever had it before me, because I got it at this antique store in Carmichael years ago, I was about 18 years old. Somebody changed the reproducer to make it play regular shellac records instead of the diamond disc, which I am glad for because that's all I have.
I mean, if you had the diamond disc reproducer, you would have been able to play some diamond disc records, which because apparently or they used to be of like superb quality. But I don't know if that was more so marketing or
I think it was a little bit of marketing. They did. I do have four Edison diamond discs, but obviously, as I told you, nothing to play them on. I don't have the reproducer, but they were pretty good. But now the reproducer is hard to find. The players are a little bit easier to find than the reproducer. And diamond disc, you can find them on eBay, sometimes at antique stores or thrift stores. I got all of mine at thrift stores, but they're very complicated to play on like a modern turntable like you have. You have to change the wiring and something. Some collector guy on Instagram sent me a video. All I have to say is it was very complicated and very tedious. So I kind of don't collect them for that sole reason.
Oh yeah.
Especially cylinders, because you need a 4-minute cylinder player to play 4-minute cylinders, 2-minute to play 2-minute cylinders. It's complicated. So,
Yeah, but hey,
yeah.
one day, one of these days, we shall get together and play all those records because Gramps here has a bunch of 78s, just like I will show y'all, that don't have like any info online.
Yes,
So
that's true.
speaking of not being online, yes, this does have something to do with that. I know Gramps is used to me switching up conversation topics for no reason at all. But
Yes.
speaking of records that do not have any information online, aside from this one Finnish website that I visited for some reason, and it just had the year it came out, we are going to first take a look at this record here. This is on the Emerson label. This is The White Heather by Henry Burr and Albert Campbell. You might recognize some of those names. You might be able to.
Maybe.
I don't know. You said you were familiar with Henry
Me?
Burr, right?
Yes, I am.
Gramps?
Yes, I am. I'm familiar with him. Yes, I know who he is. Yes.
But you said you said you preferred who was it that you said you preferred from the
Billy
era
Murray.
from that era? Billy Murray. Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't have
know
any
like
records
him.
of his yet.
I don't either, actually. I don't either.
But this song right here, this was recorded on a 9-inch 78 RPM disc, which is kind of rare, I would say. Like it's uncommon at least, because most 78 RPM records were waxed, at 10-inch diameter records, and then this one's a 9-inch record. I have no idea why they did that, but I don't know. Maybe they felt cute or something. Not sure.
Yeah, feeling cute.
But these two guys, Henry Burr and Albert Campbell, they recorded a whole bunch with the Victor label back in the early 1910s, and it seems as though they were lending their voices to some other labels at the time too, like Emerson by the mid to late 1910s, and. Truman 4145 says, I have a thick Edison 78, but it doesn't have any information on it. Any idea how I can find the year? Do you, what type, sorry, I can't speak. What does the label look like? Does it have a checkerboard kind of pattern, or is it like a black label with, this little shield that you can barely see? Because it depends. It also depends if it says Edison Record or Edison Recreation. That depends. But if it's the thick 78s, then it most likely is vertically cut 78, and thus I would not recommend you play it on a modern turntable or any
Yes, that would be
turntable that isn't an Edison.
the
But if you can, oh wait, you can't send images in YouTube chat. I know who you are. You know, you can send an image later. I will gladly figure that out for you. But as of right now, we shall listen to The White Heather by Henry Burr and Albert Campbell. It has some orchestra accompaniment. This is Emerson 9219. It's a tenor duet. And the best part, this song has no recordings online. There are other recordings by only Henry Burr on another label, but it's different from this one. So, I will go ahead and play it for you now. Maybe y'all have listened to this one before. Not sure. Let's see if this thing wants to work, which it should work. Me and Gramps have been troubleshooting this whole hour because it's been a while since I last streamed, and things can go awry very quickly.
Yes.
They have, unfortunately, but we're here now. That's what matters.
Better days. Better days.
Let's see here. Buster the Great, number 2, says hello.
Welcome, Buster the Great. Buster Keaton.
Yeah, Buster Keaton. Buster Keaton is here. Yeah. Buster Keaton himself. Can't believe it.
Been a long time
since I last seen. Checkerboard on the Truman4145 says checkerboard on the outside of the label, Edison recreation. Okay, so it's got to be from the 20s, I think. Right? Oh, okay. You put the whole thing. The Lost Chord by Arthur Sullivan, and under that, Contralto Solo, Carolina Lazari. Ooh, that's a mouthful.
Oh, it is.
I shall try and figure out stuff about it. Don't worry. But right now, we will listen to The White Heather. Hopefully, you guys can hear it. I've been trying all day to get this to work. Should work. Ooh, it
sounds good to me. I can hear you.
It does sound, however, I don't think the same can be said for the stream. Which is
can you guys hear it? Type it in the chat, please. So
can you guys hear it? Type yes or no if you cannot hear it. We've been having trouble with audio. If you can, I will restart it. If you can't, type yes if you can hear it. Something tells me you guys are going to say no.
Hopefully not.
Which is, yeah, hopefully not the case. Well, no one's saying anything.
Hopefully they can hear it.
Yeah, hopefully. If not, then that definitely creates a problem because we could hear it just a moment ago. Can you guys hear it? Oh, there's probably some latency with latency is like how long chat takes to show up on my screen. So people have probably said yes or no, and I just cannot see it. But yeah, probably gonna say no though, because I do not see this thing working. Yeah, we've been having trouble with audio, which is not supposed to happen. hopefully, again, that's not the case. I'll make the volume a bit louder. So, can you guys hear it? No. Truman is saying no. Well, that's
Uh-oh.
worrying.
That's not good.
Yeah, again, we've been having trouble with this whole thing right now, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and that is not good. Let me see here, because you guys can hear Gramps all right?
Yeah, you can hear me, right, guys? Let us know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I'm sure they can hear you. I see the little bars moving, but yeah, there's like we've been again having issues with this, and watch the guys. This will be like another test stream where I just spend the whole stream fixing my audio. Hopefully not. We've gone to a rocky start, but hey, first episodes are always like this, right? The consolation thing right now, but hopefully it works. Because if it's not working, then that is again not good. Maybe because I need to... that is... Yeah, I don't know why. It's not working. This is not good, guys. This is not good. Yeah, my computer can certainly be something. And last stream it did work, which is even stranger.
Yeah, it did.
We have not moved anything, and yet, you know, it's not working. Because let me test something with you guys. I'll keep putting the California Ramblers video, and hopefully you can hear it. If you can, type yes. But I'll play it right now. I'll play it in a moment. Alright, let me know if you guys can hear this. Oh, the song hasn't started playing, but... Huh, it's not picking it up here either. Yeah, my computer is, like, genuinely tweaking out right now. I don't know what's going on. It was working fine just before the stream started, right, Gramps?
Yeah, it was.
I don't know. The universe is conspiring against me right now. I don't know what's going on.
Well, maybe if you go back and remember something you did to make it work for the test stream, maybe you could try it for this stream, maybe. I don't know what you did last time.
Well, what I did... Yeah, sorry guys, this episode has not been going nearly to what I was hoping, but you can thank whatever stuff is going on my computer for that. Because
sorry
again,
about that, guys.
Yeah, sorry about that. But
you can ask us questions about music related stuff or something, you know. It doesn't have to be, you know, we could still have some fun despite the technical difficulties.
Yeah, despite technical difficulties.
Yeah, life is for play sometimes. You just gotta work around it.
It really is. Yeah, because the audio thing is still not working right now. Like, dang it.
I wish I knew how to help
figured out. Yeah, well, you know, sometimes it is what it is. Hopefully by switching things around I can fix it. Properties. Yeah. Let me try something else. Still nothing. If things keep on going this way, I might have to just scratch the episode right now, because there is no way that things are not working when they clearly were before the stream started. Because we did not move anything. We did not change anything, and yet audio is not showing up. Sorry about that, guys. I know I said I would have it by Tuesday, by today, but you know how life can be sometimes. Gramps here can attest to that.
Yes.
But I still have no clue why it's not working. Neither YouTube nor the media player, which is not good. Let's see. Hopefully, yeah, no, it's not. Numbers on my record are 6365. Truman 4145 is saying Edison 6365. Let's see here. Meanwhile, Gramps, you could look up Truman 4145's record on Google or something while I troubleshoot stuff.
See the name of his record.
Yeah, it's Edison 6365. And the title is The Lost Chord.
That sounds familiar, actually, to me.
By Arthur Sullivan, and under that, Contralto Solo by Carolina Lazzari, or Carolina, more accurately, I'd say. It's an Edison recreation.
Oh, let's see if I can find it.
Hopefully you guys can hear this now. Yeah, still nothing. That is really strange, and not to mention infuriating. But oh well.
I think I found it. I found it on Internet Archive. It's from 1918.
Oh, it's from 1918.
It's the earlier Diamond disc.
Ooh. Yeah, then probably I got it all mixed up. Then maybe the later checkerboard ones were the ones that say Edison Record are the later ones, and the Edison Recreations are the earlier ones, probably.
The picture on here, it has like an all-black label. One of mine is like that too.
Oh, but
you know, like
Truman 4145 is saying that it has the checkerboard pattern. And that it says Edison Recreation. So it might be like a repress or something like that.
Yeah,
probably.
Or just a label with a different design.
Probably, but I wouldn't see why they changed the label just because. Like, well, I don't know. Like, I know several labels did that in the 30s, 20s and 30s, but...
Yeah, they did. I don't know why. Edison was he was all over the place. I'll say that.
Yeah, he was all over the place as a person.
As a person, and his creations and how he made the cylinder players and everything. And they were only made, and the Diamond disc, they were only made to play on his players. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, But he was the only fella as well, guys and Phyllis, that continued to make cylinders until the label closed down in 1929, and he died 2 years later in 1931.
Ooh,
So,
the label plant shut down in
Edison, yeah,
29?
yeah, Edison Records, yes.
Oh, because I knew as like a last ditch effort, they did make lateral cut discs, which were,
Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah, meant to play like on regular players. But
Yeah,
I know California
they did.
Ramblers did a bunch of records on the laterals, and those are very rare. So
Yeah, I've never seen one. I've
Edison
heard about.
laterals are very rare.
Yeah, I've never seen one in my years because I've been collecting for nearly 20 years now. But yeah, I've never seen one. I've heard about them, but I've never seen one in real life in my hands or on the wild. Not even on the internet because I search eBay all the time, checking
Hmm.
up on listings on certain records and stuff.
Yeah, but man, this is certainly something. Still trying to fix this stuff. Sorry, guys. The thing here is not very helpful. Yeah, and it's still not showing up. I think if worse comes to worse, I'll have to call the whole thing off, like the song says. Um, because it is not possible that this is happening right now. Arr.
Have to reschedule then if you do that.
Yeah, yeah, we'd have to reschedule. And the
Yes.
thing is, we might not be able to do that until next week,
Yeah.
next Tuesday. It's I'll like put something on my Instagram saying like psych, like this was actually a test episode all along. It wasn't actually the first episode, but it was.
You can
It's
retitle it.
yeah. I'd probably have to retitle it as like test stream or something like that, or test stream number 2. Um, because yeah, it's very infuriating how it's not working, even though it was, and now it's not.
Or maybe you could play the music from another source. But of course, like you said, some of this is not on YouTube.
Truman 4145 says 1918, so she's referring to the Edison record. All that and Piggy Man's vintage vault is still older.
Yeah, we're the originals. So
We're
Piggy
the
Man is. I mean,
well, I know
I guess I.
Gramps has been around for a long time too. You know,
Oh yes, many years.
we
Yes,
are ancient.
yes, ancient history
And
that
I
still
think
goes.
proof that I am ancient is that I am not able to fix this for the life of me.
You
Um,
can figure it out. That has nothing to do with age.
yeah,
Well,
that's true. That is true.
yeah, not really. I mean, I couldn't figure it out, but everybody ages differently.
Cause like, dang, what I could also do is remove this, and then add some audio output capture, but that would just create kind of like an echo, because if I put some audio capture thing, I'll be capturing everything. I'll be capturing you, I'll be capturing the music, and I'll be capturing myself in the audio, which is you know let's see how that goes.
Yeah, let's
Guys,
try it.
yeah, let's try it out. What's the worst thing that could happen? Like, my computer isn't giving me that much stuff to work with, so it's better to try, and if not, try again. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Hello? Ooh.
Hello.
Oh, okay. So interesting. The
No
speakers,
echo.
the speakers are not picking up me, but they are picking up you.
Me. Oh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like the little audio thing I said I was gonna test out. It's picking up your voice, but it's not picking
My
up
word.
my voice. So now there is double the amount of Gramps on the on the.
But it's your show too. We're a team. I don't. It's
Yeah, but let me see. Let me turn down Discord since now everybody can hear you anyways. And let's try out the audio. Let's see if it works. Let me know, guys, if you can hear this. I think they can hear it now.
Let us know in the chat, please, any one of you, if you can hear it.
I think we'll have to do it like this from now on.
Because I can't hear it, but
Oh, wait a minute.
I can't hear it. I guess that's not okay, but
Truman4145 says, "You know exactly who this is." Yeah, of course I know who you are. You are Harry Truman, 33rd President of the United States. Let's see here. Let me just test this out for you, Gramps. Can you hear it?
okay.
Click on the stream. Can
Yes,
you
I
hear it?
can. Yes, I can hear it. I clicked on the stream.
All right, so this is great. So now we can
Yes.
actually begin the.
Okay.
now we can.
Truman, share this with your friends, please. We're ready to go.
Yeah, Truman4145, share this to everybody now.
Yes, be a
After
lamb,
46 minutes of just screwing about, we can finally get started on this. It's really funny. It's infuriating, but oh well. What are you gonna do about it?
Better days.
But now, after all this, now we shall actually listen to The White Heather by Henry Burr and Albert Campbell, recorded in 1919 for the Emerson label, label number 9219. Let's see. Let's hear it.
Goodbye, little sweetheart, it's time for us to part. I will miss you while you are away. And whatever
You guys can hear it, right? Type yes if you can.
Yes, please do. I can hear it.
My heart will only beat till you come back to me. So I give you this sprig of bonny heather. It is white as the beauty of your soul. So just place it in your heart, though the world tear us apart. Night will guide us back in safety to love's shore.
Yes, but it's really quiet. Let me turn it up then.
Yeah. I'm glad you can hear it though.
Yeah, we're glad you can hear it. Also, do tell if it's really loud, because that's also an important thing. We don't want to blast your eardrums off. I turned it up a bit.
Yet in thought you will be by my side. We will meet by and by when the clouds have left our sky. So be true, dear, whatever betide. And though you journey far, my heart is where you are. So I give you this sprig of bonny heather. It is white as the beauty of your soul. So just place it near your heart, though the world tear us apart. It will guide us back in safety to love's shore. And those storms that wreck misfortune all defy. Let this flower prove my love for you undying. Snow white heather will keep our hearts together. For this little white heather means love.
Oh, there it is. almost 3 minutes. I think the 9-inch records could only hold that much. Almost 3 minutes, not quite. But I don't know about you, Gramps, but I do like this kind of older pop, pre-jazz pop, I don't know
Yes,
about
I know
you.
you do.
What do you think about first of all this song, and then like if you like this kind of pop, like if it's not your cup of tea, or and what do you say about this particular song?
Well, it's very fitting for the time period. It has a nice melody. It's hit and miss when it comes to certain, music like this or certain style, but I liked it. It wasn't bad. I
Ooh,
mean,
I
it
think you
wasn't my
peaked a little
favorite.
bit in the microphone. I'm controlling
Oh,
your
sorry.
volume too. No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, but it wasn't bad. Uh, you know, I
Yeah,
rated in
like
the middle.
this is definitely like like if I ever went up to a person or something, I was like, oh, here, music from 1910s. This would be it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or you could play the Livery Stable Blues from
Oh, that is
1917.
true. That is true.
The first jazz
1917.
song. Jazz used to be called jazz, but they had to change it to jazz because people are immature.
Yeah, they would cover up the
Yeah,
J, you
and
know.
the posters and everything, and they didn't
And
have
they
that back
like
then.
it just goes to show this kind of humor has always been around, you know. it's
Yeah, yeah.
so you can like people usually say like, oh, back in the olden days, like we didn't have such crass humor. Of course you did.
Well, yes, we did. I mean, it wasn't like it is now, certain things, but we did. We cussed back in the day. We had, crude humor. It just maybe wasn't as mainstream or just like, with the private party records and stuff. It was a little bit discreet. Like you didn't just see it on the shelves or hear it on TV or on the radio, but, it was around. Don't be fooled.
Yeah, exactly.
I
So
take it from Grandpa Bracy. Mhm. It was around.
now let's
Dig a little deeper. Hmm.
now we shall put this song on the tier list, because that is
Okay, I can
another
see it.
aspect of this program, of this show, where we, after listening to one of the songs, we will place it accordingly in a tier list that I made, with all of the individual sides in it.
Mhm.
And let me show you guys what I'm talking about.
Also,
There we
Phyllis,
go.
if you're able to shrink the screen so I can see it, because it's a little big on my end.
Oh, yeah. I
Like,
gotta
like,
take
yeah.
account for that, accountability for that. Hey, um, let me change it to here. Now Gramps can see
I
the
can
tier
see it,
list.
but it's still a bit big. You gotta like shrink it down a little bit. I can see it though, but you gotta shrink
Oh,
it
it's a
down so I
bit
could see.
big.
Yeah, so I can see the reactions we made on the side.
Oh, but oh, it's probably because I have
You
it
gotta
zoomed
zoom
in.
out. Yeah, yeah.
This is
A
the
little bit
normal.
more.
This is the normal zoom for the page. Are you able to see it well?
Yeah, you gotta scoot it over a little bit because the words are cut off still. Uh, like zoom in, zoom out a little bit more, and then like scoot it over a little bit because it's cutting
Oh,
off
I
part of
see.
it. Yeah. No,
Oh
no,
wait, I
you
can't zoom it. I don't know because your what is it? Your screen is kind of weird then, because it's like, how is it? How are you not seeing what It's like,
wait. Hold on. Let me see if I could try something on my end. Okay, okay. Let me try something. Okay, okay. I think I fixed it. It was me this time. Sorry.
but hey,
Hold on.
mistakes are to be learned from. It's
Yes.
But we have 5 tiers right here. The first one is "Play it again, Sam." Like the quote from Casablanca. The second one is not for play. That is Gramps' catchphrase. Um,
Yes.
that means it like it's not perfect. Like play it again, Sam. Like play it again, Sam. It like this tier is like songs that I would never get tired of hearing. Like no matter
Yeah.
how many times you play. Well, I mean depends, but you know, like I would listen to at least once every day or something like that. Like it doesn't get
Yes.
tiring.
Yeah.
The
Never
next
gets
tier,
old.
not for play, is it's Gramps' catchphrase. It also means really good. But not like perfection, but it is close to it, right, Gramps?
Yeah, it's not for play. It's like it's good. It's getting there. Like yeah.
Right about then, we've got in the middle tier, we've got swell enough. It's songs that are good, but not quite, like Grammy worthy, like they're not they're not great, but they're okay, like
Yeah.
they're not bad. And then the fourth tier here is meh, which pretty much sums it up. It's just
It's a
songs that are like they're not good, but they're not bad either. They're just kind
yeah.
of
There's
eh.
yeah. Nah. Take it or leave it.
Yeah,
I can tolerate it, but I don't love it. Like keep it away from me. But if it comes around, I'll tolerate it. But I really just. Nah.
man, exactly. And the final one
Oh,
is
I came up with this.
yeah, Gramps came up with this term. Well, I mean, he didn't come up with a term, but he came up with the tier list word for it, which is trifling.
Try. Yeah.
Would you care to explain, Gramps, what trifling means?
Trifling basically means it's really bad. Just like if you called someone trifling because they do something really low or really evil or just really rude or deceitful or like backstabbing, you know what I mean? But for what we're doing, it's when a song is like really bad. Like why did you record that? Like it's not good. The melody isn't good. The singing isn't up to par. It's just not. It's not. It's below average. It's a below ability to entertain and be a good song. It's just no. It's trifling. Like
Yeah, it's
why?
trifling.
Why did
So,
you record
and
that? Why did you
yeah,
go in the
exactly.
studio?
Like, I'm gonna put this out right now. If you're a Blue Baron, then all of his songs will go in trifling.
Ooh,
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if all of them, but like 99% of them at least, because I know
I'm sure most of
somebody I've talked to said that there are a few good Blue Baron songs. I'm like, okay, but
really.
I'm willing to
Mm,
be open
okay,
to that, like
okay. I'll give it a
just like
chance.
for example, further down the line, I do own some Tommy Tucker records. The guy that goes, "It's Tommy Tucker
Tell me,
time," um,
yeah,
and he does a bunch of like novelty-ish, like it. His songs kind of straddle the line between swing and sweet bands. Like they're like it's neither. Like it's not a swing band and it's not a sweet band. So like, it's like what is he then? um
he's his own
and
bag.
and like some of the songs, sure, you could say they're like boring, but some of them are like okay, they're good, he learned from his, I wouldn't say mistakes, but I guess feedback or something. He got in with the times, um
Yes, I
and
still don't like
so,
him.
if if there was an extra tier, I would reserve it for Blue Baron, down here. But I'm willing to be open to the chance of there being a good Blue Baron song. But anyways,
Like to hear.
yeah, if they do exist. By the way, all of these are
Yeah.
all the records I own. Well, not all of them. I'm still missing some, but basically all of them. So now, where are we gonna rank the White Heather? Do you think
Hmm.
it's a
It's
meh
not mad.
song?
It's not
Cause
mad. It's not mad or trifling. I will not put it there, in my opinion. I would probably put it maybe in the middle or
probably
not
in
for
the middle,
play.
so like it's well enough, like
Yeah.
it's very typical of the era, right?
Yeah.
And songs that were typical from the era, they're not bad by any means, right? But they're also
No,
like
no.
not distinguished enough to stand out, right?
They
It's
don't
it's
stand out. They're just kind
Yeah, they're
of
like
in
they're good
generic.
songs. Yeah, like they're good songs, but they're not like wow, like this is
Yeah,
the
no.
most unique slash greatest thing I've ever heard.
Okay, no, it's not that. But yeah,
So
yeah.
so do you think
Well, no,
Swell Enough fits the criteria for this one?
I strongly agree with that. Yes,
Yeah, because not for play. Nah, I don't think it is. Like
it plays.
yeah, yeah. That's the thing. It plays. It plays. It doesn't play well. It doesn't play bad. It just plays. So um yeah, we'll leave the White Heather in there.
Yes, we'll put her in the middle. Sorry.
And so also guys, we will be going through both sides of a record. So if we get like the A side, so the White Heather was the A side, we will naturally go and look at the B side. And in this case, the B side is Carolina Sunshine. Once again by Henry Burr, but instead of Albert Campbell, this time he is accompanied by baritone John H. Mayer, and it's a duet as well. There's some orchestra accompaniment, also recorded in 1919 on the same Emerson number, 9219. This song also, or this specific version at least, also does not have any recordings online. You can see Mr. Mayer over there, kind of leaning away because that's the only photo that exists of Mr. Mayer. So it's naturally not gonna be like portrait worthy like Henry Burr's is, but um, it's still it's interesting to see such a relatively like he was very prolific, but he doesn't have any pictures, which is strange. I don't know. Wouldn't you agree, Gramps, that even though he has a ton of stuff, it's oh, wait a minute, Gramps, they can't hear you. Hold on. Yeah, because I forgot. I need to change the one from songs to the audio output from speakers. Okay, now they can hear you. Hello, Gramps?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, now they
Can
can
you?
hear you.
Okay,
Okay, so
good.
what
What
were
were
you
you
saying?
asking? What were you? Okay. I was
For
saying just
everyone?
like with some pre-war blues artists, they recorded great sides, but not many, but great sides for labels like Paramount or Brunswick or something. But there's little to no information about them and no photographs, at least that have been surfaced or seeked out yet. Like this one blues singer, Henry Spalding, he released one record in 1929 on Brunswick called the Cairo Blues, and there weren't any photographs known until like recently. There's been a photograph that has surfaced on the internet. I've seen it
Ooh.
on some Instagram post or something, but for a lot of other artists, there's no photographs, no information hardly, unless a death certificate can be found or something. That's how we know when some of those people were born, was finding birth records or something. But yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
like and I thought that like I collect also Mexican 78's, and I
Yes, you
thought
do.
information on them was scarce. And you would think that all pretty much all American artists would have great record keeping, but it's
Nah, it was
yeah,
not
for
really.
pre-war blues and all, because Gramps is an expert on pre-war blues. um,
Thank
I'm
you. I
not.
would
I
say.
am simply an observer. I do listen to some stuff. Gramps and I interchange music all the time, and
Yeah, we do.
we listen to each other's stuff. You know,
Yes, we do.
but
Yes, you have
it is
introduced.
very to me it is very like sad, disheartening to see how little info there is on pre-war blues artists. You know.
Yeah, a handful of them actually, but a few you can find more stuff on, like the popular ones like Ma Rainey, Bessie Smith, Robert Johnson, Sunhouse, Charlie Patton. Even his, I think his death date is slightly unknown. The day of his death when he died is kind of unknown, but popular artists like that, there's information about, but more obscure like Blind Willie Davis or uh, George Carter, or Sam Collins, people like that, information is less in that department.
Yeah, and it's like just having just the record as evidence that they existed is like mind
Yeah,
blowing too.
especially, yes, during the Great Depression when Paramount, the label closed down, a lot of the metal masters were all used for scrap metal and stuff and burned, for firewood. So the only copy we have of that song is the physical, the released record. We don't know test press. A lot of test pressings too were lost as well.
Mm.
So yeah, kind of insane when you think about it. I heard a rumor that some of the Paramount records were used to line chicken coops.
Oh,
I mean, if you think about it, it was the Great Depression. They
yeah,
weren't
you
making any
had to
stuff.
use what they had. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what we have is the record itself. No metal master. And if you do find a blues metal master, yeah, you should contact John Tefteller. He's a well-known collector. He buys and sells, mostly buys, rare pre-war blues, gospel, Cajun, and country records, and some later stuff like doo-wop or aren't rhythm and blues 78's from the 40s and 50s, but he specializes in saving and archiving pre-war blues, pre-war stuff in general, actually, but definitely
Hmm.
blues. So you
Yeah.
got to keep an eye out.
But oh wait, why is it playing this? Hold on, Gramps. Hold on, everybody. Okay, never mind. I was like, why is the media player still in the White Heather? But no, it's because I haven't selected the other song, Carolina
Yeah,
Sunshine. But
yeah.
we will in the future after first of all, after I'm able to get a stream up and running well enough, which now I know how to. Yeah, live Piggy Man live Phyllis learning experience right now, reality check for Phyllis is how to set up a stream. Oh well, you learned the hard way. But in the future, if Gramps and I get to meet up, and we get to listen to records and stuff together, we might do some episode of the that 78 show live here, and Gramps can
Oh,
put in some of his records that also have no info online, such as this one I have, the Emerson one, and I
yeah.
think it would be really really cool to do. What do you think, Gramps?
That would be nice. Yeah, that would be very nice if I could, if whether I come to you or you come to me, that would be nice to share some of my records, especially a little bit of the blues stuff. And this one record I have that's a Lebanese 78. It's nowhere online. It's from some film
Mm,
called Two Princesses. I believe that's what it translates to, but
yeah.
it's Polyphon label. It was released in
Ooh,
1945.
Polyphon.
It's from a movie, right? It was a movie called Two Princesses where this one woman was identical, like a doppelganger. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
It was a doppelganger to this princess, and she switched places and had her do her duties and stuff. I guess because she needed a break or something. But that's what this record I have is from. On both sides, those songs were from that movie. I didn't know that till years later, but I got it from a 78 set by some folk singer when I was a kid. When you find 78s and it's different records in the set sometimes,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I've had that happen
yeah,
many times.
but I'm glad I chose to get it anyway because I wouldn't have had it or known about it or be able to potentially share it someday. So, but yeah, I don't know what it means though. I can't translate. I think it's in Lebanese. Yeah, I can't translate it. So hopefully I can translate it and
Maybe
get it trans.
some Lebanese viewer is watching and they can
Yes,
translate. Not sure. I don't know though.
if you can, yeah, that would be nice. But until then, I'm saving it until I can transfer it.
But
It's
as of
archived.
now, we will focus on my collection, and then again, I would be really glad to do Gramps' collection as well. But yeah, for now we will go through all of my collection, and then if we're able to meet and transfer some of the records, we shall definitely do that. Sounds like a good idea to me.
Yes.
But for now, we will listen to the flip side of this Henry Burr record. This is Carolina Sunshine. Gramps, let me know if you can hear it in the media player. Are you watching the stream right now? Are you watching
Yes,
the
I'm
media
watching.
player?
Yes.
Okay, let's see if y'all can hear it. Can you hear it, Gramps?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Yeah, now I know how to set up the audio without fail. For next time.
Down in Carolina, where the sunbeams play, down where all the world seems bright, pickaninnies roaming on the day, in the cotton fields of wine. Oh, my heart is yearning to be there once more, just to hear the doggies song. Carolina sunshine calls me back to the place where I belong. Carolina sun, I won't come. Carolina sun, I bloom. When the day is done, I'm pining for a sight of you. Makes no difference where I wander, any place I chance to roam. When the golden sun sinks in the west, then I think of home. Carolina sun, I'm lonesome. Carolina sun, I'm blue. When the day is done, I'm pining for a sight of you. A sight of you makes no difference where I wander. Any place I chance to roam. When the golden sun sinks in the west, then I think of home.
Well, that was that. I feel I liked this one more than the other one, but probably because I have a huge bias towards waltzes. um, that's one thing I do have. I don't know. What do you think, Gramps?
I liked it a little bit better than the White Heather side because I also enjoy waltzes very much. As you know, Phyllis, I did enjoy this one a bit more than the other one. I would definitely listen. I would definitely buy it for that side over the flip side.
It's like
Well,
I
there's
don't
just,
know how common was it to have the B side be inherently better than the A side, because wouldn't it
uh,
make sense for it to be like the other way around? Like, I don't know.
it just depends on what you like first and foremost, and just like in the later years when 45s and everything came along, the A side was supposed to be the main side. There was a hit there was a, you know, the popular song. Even on the promo copies, they would put the plug side. They would put that on the label for DJs to play that side specifically because, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to promote the song. You know, that's why, you know, a lot of songs were hits
Mm-hmm.
because of the A side. And unless you were Aretha Franklin or Dionne Warwick, when they had hits or making hits back in the 60s, both of their sides was, you know, hits, double side hits, you
Ooh.
know, just like, for example, Dionne Warwick
Mm-hmm.
had a double hit with her song "You'll Never Get to Heaven," released in 1964, with "A House Is Not a Home" on the flip side. Those two songs now are considered classics. I mean, it's been covered many times. At least "A House Is Not a Home," you know, but it
Mm-hmm.
was a double hit. You know, A side and B side, just like with Aretha Franklin, like hit after hit after hit. Sometimes that can happen, but as for the earlier days, I'm not sure. I think it was just your based on your preference, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
since we're talking about earlier days, 1919. But the A side was supposed to be like the main song, you know, if that makes sense, the hit, or at least what that was supposed to be considered a hit or popular or whatever.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because I know what during like the 40s also, right? Like for example, with like Glenn Miller, like Moonlight Serenade was a B side.
Yeah,
And you know, like that's like the more iconic Glenn Miller song compared to
exactly.
Sun the A side, which was Sunrise Serenade. I mean, that one's
Yes, I
still
know.
like
Uh,
recognizable, but like not nearly
yeah,
as much as Moonlight
no, you're right.
Serenade.
Exactly. And you reminded me about something. I believe the hit Tequila, you know that song, Tequila by the
Yeah.
Champs.
Uh huh.
It was a B side, actually. I've heard
Oh, it was a
it
B
was
side.
supposed to be a B side because the flip side is to that is Train to Nowhere.
Uh
I
huh.
think it was released in 1957, 58. But yeah, I believe Tequila was supposed to be a B side song. Like
Huh.
I said earlier, like less of a hit, not supposed to be like the main hit or the main song
Uh
or the
huh.
important one, quote quote. But yeah, so that was interesting when I heard about that. I was like, really? Because it's
Huh.
a big hit. It's popular. It's been played
Yeah,
in movies.
it's still popular. People still are talking
Just like
about it today.
yeah, just like Moonlight Serenade. It's been played in movies and it's on every swing compilation I ever find.
I mean,
So
for good reason. You know, it's.
yeah, yeah, it's a good song. I love
It's
it.
but I think for Glenn Miller, the one takes a cake is obviously in the mood. Like I know some
Oh
people are
yeah.
now like fed up with that song because you know it's been like
Yeah,
sort of
you can
played to death. Um,
it has now,
but
yes.
every once in a while, I come across some band that really makes like a unique take on it, and I really like that. I appreciate it. You know.
That's good. You're giving it
Like I
a
sure like
new
the bands that play it straight, you know, like there's yeah, sure that's good, but you know, something unique, it's like, man, it's good, you know, it's
I
also
like
great.
it when people do that, or artists or musicians. It's like giving a song a new style or a new life, and also bringing it into a new generation, introducing it to younger people or people that weren't familiar with it or cared to listen to Glenn Miller. But now they're like, oh, I should check out more of, you know, so and so since I heard
Yeah,
this song, you know.
yeah,
But yeah,
and
my
that's
great grandma
awesome.
liked to see In the Mood. That was one of her favorites, In the Mood.
Ooh,
And by
nice. Yeah, it's yeah, like I never knew anyone personally who was into big band music, like back at its heyday or you know like after. But I know
yeah.
you did, Gramps, right?
Oh yeah,
Sort of.
I've been liking big band music and swing music since I was a little boy, and I remember they used to run old clips on PBS of
Mm.
Benny Goodman playing songs, and I remember the first time I heard of Cab Calloway was Minnie the Moocher. My great grandma also liked that song because you know she
Ooh.
liked music. She was a dancer back in the day, a ballroom dancer. So, but I
Ooh.
remember watching an old clip of him because he recorded it and performed it many times, and it was filmed many times
Yeah.
on PBS, and there was a woman, a shadow of this woman dancing in the background. I still cannot find that clip anywhere, but the first time I heard that song and heard of Cab Calloway, aside from my great grandma maybe mentioning him or my grandma, was watching him perform Minnie the Moocher on PBS. I was about probably 8 or 9 years old, I
Ooh.
believe. That was years ago, though.
8 or 9
Yeah.
years old. Yeah, I think I think it might have also been around that time. when I first found this one CD that my grandparents had over where I used to live in Mexico, and
Mm.
they had this CD of a local band,
Oh,
the local big band that was perform. I think I still remember the first song was a Benny Goodman medley, and
okay.
the second I forgot like all of them, but well, not well. I remember some of them. Like one of them was the Pink Panther theme, um,
Yeah.
and then I remember the fourth track. That was the one track
Mm.
I always kept repeating on loop because I was so mesmerized by it. Was the Glenn Miller
Yeah.
medley? That's the first time I
Of
ever
course.
found out about Glenn Miller, and I was like,
That's
"Who
nice.
is this? Why is his music so good?" And
Yeah, he is good.
and
Yeah, I
yeah,
understand that.
but the thing is, since I didn't know how to look for stuff back then, I just kind of left it
Yeah,
alone and didn't research it any further.
yeah,
You know, I
I
didn't
did the
have
same.
any like record player or anyone that was interested in them in my immediate family, so
Okay.
I just did not pursue it any further until recently. Well,
That's
relatively recently.
understandable. That's understandable. I did that with a few artists and genres, but my great grandma listened to old music and she had records, but back then, because I'm old, CDs were considered the new thing. So she had CDs and would buy, compilations. She only brought CDs if she was gonna play them a lot because we were hard on CDs. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so, the music aspect came from my great grandma and my mom a little bit, but the old music came from my great grandma and being around her and listening to records and playing CDs in the car of what she liked. So,
Well,
yeah.
that's really nice. I'm
Yeah.
glad. And like yeah, for my big band like story, I guess I didn't have, like I said, anyone in my family that liked that specific kind of music. I don't know. I just kind of, except for my grandparents that had that CD, but they
Yeah.
they like never really mentioned it. Oh, I like big band. Like they just got that CD and like that's it. Like
Yeah.
they are familiar with the music. It's just that they're like, oh, okay, because it's Mexico. They prefer more of the um of the regional stuff there, right? Which is also
Yeah.
good. Like I have gotten like now Mexican 78's and they recognize those artists. So now I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
that's
That's
great.
amazing. Yeah.
It's but yeah, as to why I'm so gravitational towards this old music, I honestly have no idea. I just kind of do, like I feel the music in
It's in your blood. Music is in your blood.
it's in my blood because uh,
Yeah.
uh it's a bit embarrassing to say, but I do kind of sing sometimes, and it's not
Um,
professionally or anything. No, 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 dear God, no, I wouldn't do that.
Not yet.
Uh, not not yet. No, I wouldn't. I don't know. It's too much pressure. I just do it for fun. Um,
That's good.
but yeah. I almost completely forgot we were doing the records thing because
Oh,
uh I don't know about singing these old like kind of old pop, like the operatic kind. I mean, it's not operatic. These songs weren't operatic, but they kind of are in a way. I don't know. It's like early pop and like operatic songs are kind of similar, and in my opinion, like in I don't know, something about them. I guess because they had to like project their voices because there
yes,
weren't any
yes.
microphones.
They had
Uh,
acoustic recording, so you really had to project and speak in a loud voice into the cone when they were recording the acoustic recordings.
yeah,
And
so
especially this is in 1919, yeah, they had acoustic recordings. There was no electric recordings yet.
and you could tell if you go back and listen to the song, you can tell that they are they're not singing quietly.
No,
um,
they're not.
but I can only imagine what it sounded like in the in that room where they did that. But
Oh yeah, probably very loud.
Now we are going to jump. We still have time, since all of that technical difficulty work. We have extended the runtime of the show. This. By the way, this show is supposed to only be 1 hour long, but since we spent the first 40 or so minutes just troubleshooting stuff, I figured, hey, might as well run it for
Another
full
hour.
hour. Might as well
Mhm.
get our troubleshooting's worth, of
Yeah.
content. So I think the next one will be our last. Well, not our next song, but our next record, which is we're gonna jump a bit further in time to 1924 because this is Deep Sea. Oh wait, no, Deep Blue Sea Blues by the Little Ramblers. In the year of 1924 on the Columbia label, you can see that looks like the Netherlands flag, the banner. It's got red, white, and blue. And yeah, the label, the one I got is a little bit like torn up, but the other side is fine. Don't worry. It's only this side. I don't know. Maybe somebody was a little too excited to play this, this, this side. I mean, I won't. I don't blame him. I love the Little Ramblers, which is a subset of the bigger band called the California Ramblers, of which I was playing some songs at the beginning, um, before the stream started. So we will now take a listen to that, and it's interesting. Uh, they don't really have like a trumpet. What they do have instead is a kazoo, and it is kind of funny to listen to because it's not that common of an instrument to have in jazz, but there it is, you know, especially in early jazz, right, Gramps? Think they used what is it, Coleman paper, or like kazoo stuff. Because oh wait, why is it? Oh wait a minute. I have to change all of this for so they can hear you. Uh, that's something I have to work on. But don't worry about that. Now they can hear you. Hello, Gramps, again, back
Hello.
from the void, ready to listen
Yes.
to the Little Ramblers, Deep
Yes.
Blue Sea Blues. Here it is. Hold on. Oh yeah, here it is. You can hear it fine, Gramps, right?
Yes.
Also, I seem to be mistaken. They did have a trumpet. Never mind.
That's okay.
There we go. There it is. I don't know about you, Gramps, but you know, I'm gonna have a very unbiased take and say that I love this song. Because
Good one, yeah.
it's you know, jumpy foxtrot. I like these from the 20s. You know, I don't know about you. What are your opinions on 1920s foxtrots?
I like them a lot. I used to listen to them sometimes when I was a kid. I enjoyed certain ones. I'm a little picky, but I enjoy it. Yes,
What about
Foxtrot.
because yeah, I mean, there's a difference between like groups like these and then like Paul Whiteman, you know, and
Yeah, Paul Whiteman's good.
like I do have some of his records.
I have a few too.
Do you
I
have
got a
any
few.
from the 30s or only from like the 20s? Because I only
I
have
have.
stuff from him like early Paul Whiteman stuff.
I think I have one of his. That's the Victor Scroll label from. I think it's from 1929 or 1930, and then I have an earlier one of his called "Do It Again." That's from I think around the early 20s, and uh, it's a different flip side though. It's International Novelty Orchestra on the flip side,
Oh
but
yeah.
it's a good song. I kind of wish you had another Paul Whiteman song on the flip side, but what can you do?
Yeah, I saw one at a certain antique store I'm not gonna name, but that I don't like.
Um,
You know the one. Um,
yes, I do.
uh,
Yeah.
I did see a Paul Whiteman, early Paul Whiteman, 78, but it did have somebody else on the. I think they had like what like Joseph C. Smith's uh
I think so. I was
band.
there
Yeah,
actually.
I think
I was there
so.
with you.
Yeah, Gramps was with. Well, I mean, not like physically, but you know,
No,
we
unfortunately.
were video calling because we like doing that.
Yes,
You know, it's like a virtual meetup. You know,
yes,
in the inability to meet up in person, we meet up virtually, and
yes.
then we
It's
go
fun.
record shopping
Like,
together. Um,
yes, we do.
which is it's a fun activity. But yeah, that store is very overpriced. It's unfairly overpriced, especially for
Oh yeah,
the condition they have 78s in. Like they're just thrown about anywhere they can,
yes. On the
and
floor
yeah, some
or
are
anybody.
shattered and
Yeah,
like
crack.
it's very sad. But
It's a
you know.
shame.
So I normally would have gotten a million of those, like save them all, but you know, it's
Yeah,
prices for
you'll
downtown
have such
stuff is
money to save them.
yep, and but you know I still won't name it because you know it's uh you know don't I don't want anybody of the 78 community to go and flame them, you know, because it's just
Yeah,
unnecessary.
yeah. It's never not.
But they are jerks. I'll just say that.
They're for play.
Exactly. They are for play as opposed to being not for play.
Yeah, no, they play too much.
Speaking of being not for play, we will now go to the flip side. Speaking of, we actually did not go and rank Carolina Sunshine, which we need to do that because you know it's kind of
See the Blue Sea Blues too,
yeah yeah we could rank that right now. In fact, let's do it right now.
and
Everybody's
Whitehead.
doing it. The Ben Pollock song in 1938. Anyways,
He's
Yeah,
always doing
sorry,
that.
guys. I like break out in
He
song
always
at like
does
the
that.
slightest reference. You're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Gramps can say something, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is that a reference to like literally like he can say the word something, and I can be like, oh my gosh, is that a reference to Eddie Dutchin's "You've Got Something" from 1934?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. Who to anybody that's watching right now or will watch after this live video is posted, he does that all the time. You, you gotta love him or hate him. I don't hate him, so he's my adopted grandson. So this how we do it.
but
It is a little bit much sometimes, but I don't mind. He's like, I can just talk about the sky, and he'll start singing the song. And I'm
yeah,
like,
but like
really?
Blue Skies or like something like
Yeah,
that.
like
I'll just
or
relate it
like
to any type of song.
anything, any
Um,
song under the blue moon.
that
Do not make a
that's
reference.
before 1950s, of course,
Yeah,
because
yes,
that is my
definitely.
area of expertise. Well, specifically, my area of expertise is like late 1920s to early 1930s sweet bands, as they called them. The type of
Yes,
lush, elegant orchestration with like tenor
yes,
singers and all that stuff. Like that is my jam. That is my bread
his
and
jam.
butter.
Yes, you better believe it. He doesn't play about that stuff, and I enjoy some of it as well. But he likes it on a very
Like
much of
I,
more
I
of a
think I like sweet band stuff as much as you Gramps like pre-war blues. I
oh
think so.
wow, pretty deep then. If that's the case, which isn't bad. It's good music. I enjoy some
Yeah,
of
like
it.
I don't know what that says about me, since like I know some people are like, well, yeah, some people at the time are like, oh, this is like very nothing music, like get creative, But I don't know. I like I've always liked
Well,
like lush rich orchestration, ever since I was a little baby. Like classical music, right up my jam. So this, like, I don't know.
uh,
I feel like I like it. I like this sort of music because it's kind of similar in a way. It's like combining like, classical and pop music into one,
it is actually.
and
It is. It
I
is.
think that's why I like it probably. But
Well, also I think first it is similar to classical music because I like classical music as well. I used to make my parents put on the classical station when they would take me to preschool in first grade until
uh,
I got out the car. But sweet band music and classical music are similar to each other if you listen to them.
yeah,
And it's beautiful music.
yeah, but
And
and
you
like
also
it's well, not sometimes. I'd say most of the time it gets overshadowed by the later genre, the swing era,
yeah,
with like
it
the big
does.
bands and stuff, because it was the rebellious kind of music. Like sweet band music was like all the rage in late 20s and early 30s, but as soon as
Yeah,
swing came around, like everybody started labeling sweet bands as like corny and like uncreative and
yeah, that's understandable.
stale and all that stuff, and so they died
Yeah.
out. They died off. So
Yeah, yeah, and that makes sense. People didn't want to listen to the old slow stuff. That's what your parents listened to. That's what we used to say back in the day. That's what your parents and grandparents listened to, or at least parents. That wasn't, yeah. It lost its. I wouldn't say it lost its style. It was just a new era emerging.
yeah, like people,
So
tastes change and all that.
yeah,
Like even the swing era was like I think at the end, like by the end of the swing era in the mid 40s, mid to late 40s, like it was actually going back to the sweet band kind of roots, with more lush orchestration and like
yeah.
all that
Since
stuff.
you said that,
And
yeah. Since you
people
said,
needed something more groovy and stuff to do that kind of counterculture movement right
yeah,
now, and then rock and roll came along, you know
yes, rock and roll. Yes,
so it's all a cycle, like people have this kind of music, and then some other type of music comes along and they're like, oh no, this is old, I like this new stuff, and then rinse and repeat for all further genres of music, in history.
yeah.
That's how it goes.
I don't know
um
about today's music though. I'm a little bit worried. That's all I'm gonna say about that, by the way. But I'm a little worried because it's not cycling like it used to. It's like
Yeah,
spiraling out of
it's more so staling. Like I don't know if it's staling
control.
because there are good artists. I know somebody.
There is.
One
There's
of
a
one.
handful if you look.
Yeah, like
Not like
if you look like not everything on the radio is very bad. We don't want to seem like those types of people that like well nothing on the radio is good anymore. But like
well, yeah,
it's
but
there's a
yeah, the radio
reason
is.
why I'm gravitating towards older music. That's
Me too.
all
Me
I'll say
too.
too.
I mean, yeah, me too.
Uh,
Yeah,
you know,
radio.
like I'll tolerate, like I'll like some stuff now, but I guess if I had to choose, I would spin my 78's over, what is up now. But I don't know. It's cause like that stereotype of like hipsters and all saying like, oh, we are against any sort of modern music. No, I'm not. Like I'm open to
Um,
good modern music. I'm a
yes,
fan of
good
some
modern.
modern artists that do really good music.
Me
Um,
too. Yeah.
so we're not that way, which is
I
uh,
try not to be that way, but sometimes it comes out because some of the music today is crap.
yeah,
Not all the artists
and
are talented.
yeah.
I'm just gonna
It's
say
not
it
my
like that.
cup of tea. But anyways,
No,
we
it's
are
okay.
not here for criticizing other people's music taste because that is not good to
No,
do. We are here
no.
to rank and talk and listen to music. So, what Carolina Sunshine? I would rank it above White Heather, but not like in the not for play. I would still have it in the swell enough, but like above the White Heather. If that makes sense in that
Yeah, that
category.
makes sense. Yeah.
And what about where is it? Deep Blue Sea Blues. I would put that personally in the not for play, but because I it's jazz. I like me
Yeah,
some jazz.
yeah.
Um
I would
and
put it in the not.
like yeah, like I don't know if play it again, Sam. Like sure I like it, but and I can definitely groove to it. But there are groovier songs out there, like
Yes, there is.
in my opinion, like there are
Yes.
more songs that do this kind of foxtrot thing just a little better. Even within their group, even within the California Ramblers group.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, now, we are going to go.
Well, I can't see it, but I'm sure the tier list. Look, you put it in the right place.
Oh yeah, I might have to share my screen with you again,
Yeah.
so you
Sorry.
can see everything.
Yeah.
Let me know if you can, like you, Gramps. Let me know if you can listen to this while I'm sharing it this way. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just play a little bit of Deep Blue Sea Blues again, just so Gramps can hear. Can you hear it?
No.
Oh, then I
That's okay. Leave well enough alone.
you guys are still listening to Deep Blue Sea Blues, but this is for Gramps'. Can you hear this now?
Yeah. I can hear it.
Okay, there we go.
There we
See,
go.
guys, this is live troubleshooting and learning. This is a learning experience.
Yes. Hopefully, you guys are learning something today.
Yeah,
The
hopefully you
audience.
guys, if any of y'all are still here after that 40 minutes of troubleshooting, if you guys are still here, hopefully you are learning something. And for all the future
Hopefully.
viewers that watch us
Yes.
after the live is over, then hi
Yeah.
and shout out to you guys.
Hello.
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 But
And
now
welcome.
we're gonna go to the flip side. You can see it here. Well, I mean, not you, Gramps, but
No.
you'll be listening to it. It's
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
satisfied beside that sweetie o' mine, also by the Little Ramblers, also from 1924 on that Columbia 217-D. I don't know why they had to add like a letter after it, but oh well. Now we'll take a listen to it. that, Gramps. I
As
like
they
that
would say,
one
that's a hot
much
one.
better than the other side, my
Yeah,
opinion.
that's a hot one. Hot Jazz 78, as they say, as collectors say. That's a hot one.
Exactly. That is. I don't know about you. Like I felt like this time well, I don't know. Is it truly scat singing? He was more so just like ad libbing, like like
I
like
think it's
it's
kind of like it. I would say, in my opinion, it's like scat. It's similar. If it's not, even if it's not exactly scatting, it's similar
yeah,
because
because
that,
yeah,
my opinion.
he wasn't doing like anything crazy. He was just
No,
like he was still soloing. Like don't get me wrong, but he was I don't know. I guess keeping it low key. I guess
yeah, low
like
key.
not showing off. Like he was just adding to the conversation because you know how jazz is a conversation between instruments or any
Yeah,
and I did like the final part with all the kazoos. They got multiple of those guys going crazy at the end. I
yeah,
like
yeah.
that one. I would certainly put it above the
It's not for
uh
play.
yes I'll put it in not for play, and I'll place it above Deep Blue Sea Blues. That's a oddly like difficult one to get it on because I sometimes say Deep Sea Blue Blues, but that is not how you say that.
No,
Um,
that's not it.
but now we have gone through two records, and now I feel that unfortunately, since it's about to be two, well, not about to be two, but it's close to being two. I feel like we have done just about enough. Um, we have again. I apologize everyone for the technical issues we were having. Um, but we were able to actually start off and learn, well, more so me learn how to properly set up my audio. Never trust an online guide again is what I'll tell y'all. Um, but I don't know. What do you think, Gramps? I feel like I like this. Once we got the ball rolling, I feel like we it's definitely an enjoyable experience. I feel. Yeah, it really did. It really did. We were stuck on trying to play the first dang song for 40 minutes. Um, but hey, I'll have to keep a mental note to let the guys that watch this stream afterwards skip to 40 minutes in if they want to actually watch our rankings and listenings and all that stuff. Or if they want to have a good old laugh watching me struggle for 40 minutes to listen to a song. Um, then sure, you guys can go ahead and rewatch all of that if you guys want to. Um, but I think as far as first episodes go, this wasn't horrific. Well, hold on, they can't hear you. I muted you for some reason. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Uh, I keep muting you. I swear it's not personal.
I
Um,
hope not. Look, it's funny.
no, I won't get funny. I won't get funny. I know what
Yeah.
happens. Um, but no, hopefully you guys learned something. I'm sure once we get a few episodes in and we get all the formula down and more people join in and all that stuff, it'll be even greater than it was right now. This one I'm still treating as though it was a test. Even though we did get through two records in total, four sides. We talked a lot. We listened. You guys laughed probably at my struggles, tech struggles. It was a good time all around. I feel. What do you say, Gramps?
I had a good time. Like I said, despite the tech issues, it was fun listening uh, and ranking the songs and sharing memories and little fun facts. about music and records and you know music from the '78 era.
Exactly, and we will continue to do that. Um, I would say since our schedules are kind of finicky, um,
Yeah.
we will definitely do check out my Instagram page.
Yes.
If
Check
you
them out, guys.
guys want more updates on how the show is, when is the next episode and at what time, and if there are any changes. And But I feel hopeful enough to have next episode also done at 12 p.m. next Tuesday. But that is just
Hopefully.
me. I am just being optimistic about it. We will try to at least be a little consistent. um,
We'll try. Yes.
but both of our schedules can allow for inconveniences at any moment, but we will try to have one episode per week. Again, now I know how to set things up properly. You guys won't have to sit through 40 minutes of technical difficulties and troubleshooting anymore. And what are your concluding thoughts about this, Gramps?
Well, I do hope we can keep a what's the word, consistent schedule, and have it every Tuesday at 12. But you never know. But we'll always let you know. Phyllis will always post something on his Instagram, and I'll always share something to let you guys know when the next show will be. And also, you never know when there might be like a surprise pop up stream. Like,
Exactly.
uh, yeah,
If we're feeling cute or something, we might be
yeah,
able to uh do an episode on the weekends. Um,
yep, yep. You
but
never know.
again, we'll let you all know. Um,
Yes.
just so you guys are in the know about it. And I highly doubt we'll be able to do one this weekend, but who knows? Um,
No,
Maybe if
never
things
know.
go well, maybe if the opportunity arises, we will. But
Yes.
we will try to have one episode every Tuesday at 12 p.m. CST. Um,
Yes.
and if anything comes again, we'll tell y'all. But I do hope that you all had a good experience, a good laugh, if anything,
Mhm.
at this. And this has been that 78's show, brought to you by P&G Productions. And if you it's not P&G like the shampoo and detergent company.
Yeah.
No, it's
No, it's not.
P&G as in Phyllis and Grandpa Bracy or Gramps.
Yes. Yes.
We are not affiliated with the actual P&G, but
No.
if they want to sponsor our show, it's that always there, and if any one of you is related to one of the big wigs at P&G, we're open. You guys can call me.
Yes. You
um,
like the monies.
Exactly, because I find it kind of dumb how some songs are still copyrighted to this day, even though everybody associated with that song has been dead for decades.
Yeah.
Like they should be in the public domain, at least most of them. Um,
They should be.
like I understand it for like the bigger names, but like, still, I don't know. It's laws, am I right? Anyways, we're not getting political in this show. Uh,
No, no, we don't do that.
yeah, we don't do politics in here. No,
Political free
that's a no
zone here,
no.
guys. If you want to escape it, you can come here and relax and enjoy our banter and the music. And no, it is not AI.
Yep, it's not AI music, despite
Nope.
the unfortunate flood of AI generated music and art on YouTube and other social media. We, as Gramps says, we keep it real here. We get
Exactly.
that music straight from the source. Uh, you know,
Yes.
all that
Not for
juicy music straight from the source. Um, and this has been a great time overall for me. Well, I mean, great time once we got the ball rolling, but anyways, I'm sure some people will have a lot to say about that later on, but I'm glad you guys or whoever tuned in, because I can't even see who who tuned in here. I hope you guys had a great time. I'm glad you joined us for that 78 show for the first episode, which could have gone worse. Let's go, woohoo! But I'm glad it went well as it did. And if you are watching later, then make sure to subscribe to both me, Piggyman's Vintage Vault, and to my very good friend, DJ Vinyl Goblin. Go and support both of us in our YouTube channels and in our Instagram pages. And anywhere else that we have social media, which I don't think is a lot of places. Right, Gramps?
Not for me. Not for me. I'm old school. All I got is YouTube and Instagram.
You could send like what is it, like mail carrier pigeon to Gramps' address if you want to, you know, send him some compliments, you know, about the show and all that stuff, or nice. Do what is it, a smoke signal or whatever.
I can't see that good, so you're gonna be doing them for hours until you're out of breath. Don't do that.
But really, guys, do go support both of us. And by next episode, whenever that is, I'm sure we will try again to do it next Tuesday at same time, so at 12. But if anything comes up, I will tell you. I'll tell all of you in YouTube and in Instagram. On Instagram, I mean. And, well, I'm glad you joined us all. And now, I did, you know, right now I didn't have like a proper intro or outro, but later on we will. And I'll be working on those. I'll be hard at work. Well, who knows? If school lets me, if college lets me work on that. But I will be having one last sign-off tune for all of you. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is Ain't Misbehavin'. Gramps, care to explain a little about it?
This is the Earl Hines Trio. It's a very obscure version. It was released on an LP in 1958 on Epic Records. So if you like this film, this version of the classic song, you can find it on YouTube. I'm going to post it on my YouTube thing to make it easier to find. Yeah.
Exactly.
Not available anywhere.
Yeah, it's not around anywhere. So if you guys like this, and if you like this show, please subscribe, and we will see each other on the flip side.
No one to walk with, all by myself. No one to talk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. I know for certain the one I love, I'm through with flirting, it's you that I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Like Jack Horner in a corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home at 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving,